Let's talk about this banner. This is a banner that I didn't mention at all during the Should You Summon, and it's pretty much because I completely forgot about it. I really shouldn't have, because this banner is absolutely insane. I know equip banners aren't like the most hype thing in the game since they're not units, but equips are almost just as valuable as units, or even more valuable than them most of the time. This banner features equips that are amazing in nukes, amazing in sustain, and one of the strongest support items in the entire game. Sustain teams, right? You need Archshin, you need damage, all that type of stuff. Well, look no further than Viktor's Catsuit. Viktor's Catsuit, 30 arc gauge, 60% magic damage on a 45-second cooldown. You can't really beat that. In perspective, this has a 5-second difference between that of like Alma's hat, which is kind of the go-to free-to-play option, and the same cooldown as that of True Exceeds X. So it's an absolutely incredible equip for any magic character in the game. One of the strongest that you could possibly do, and really the only other equip that I would say maybe rivals Viktor's Catsuit is like Ren's outfit, and that's a Fate equip, but still. This is a big one right here. A 5-star defense known as Little Red Riding Mira. This is the equip that if you have, you don't have to worry about getting gapped in this game. If you don't have this equip, you are getting equip gapped so hard by so many in-game fights. It's kind of ridiculous how many bosses just burn you because why not? And it's like, oh, you don't have Little Red Riding Mira? Well, here's a free-to-play option that's just kind of, you know, there. Trust me, you don't want to use that. Little Red Riding Mira though, absolutely insane. Crazy uptime on this thing. It's on a 30-second cooldown at max LB. There's not much else to say here. If you're going up against a boss that is dealing fire damage or a boss that is able to burn you, you are putting on Little Red Riding Mira 10 out of 10 times. Another equip that kind of belongs in this like high tier must-have section is Lisa Smart Skirt, and is definitely worth, I would say, even pitying. This equip on paper may not look like much. You autofill everybody's arc gauge by 3 and you increase all stats by 20% for 10 seconds, which is like, that's okay, right? Like, it's whatever. But the thing is that whenever you really break this equip down, this equip is allowing a lot of different support units to become almost pseudo healers. Another thing that matters a lot is not only just when using it alongside like those units and stuff, whenever you have to go against a fight that doesn't allow you to use overtime healing. So you have to use burst healing or you have to use stats up. And the big one here, this goes through disease. Disease is supposed to completely block healing, but it doesn't count stats up. Stats up isn't necessarily considered healing. This is one of the only equips in the game that can do it. The other equips in the game that can kind of have this stats up effect are stuff like Fina Devil Wings, which, by the way, if you use Fina Devil Wings and Smart Skirt together, it's not like you're going to get a crazy amount of stats up. It won't stack like that. True Shooting Star, which is a one-time use on that bad boy. So yeah, you pretty much are using Lisa Smart Skirt or you're using Fina Devil Wings, and a lot of the times you're going to have to be using Lisa Smart Skirt over Fina Devil Wings since Fina Devil Wings is a heal slot. But easily one of the must-have equips in the game. Also, Fina Devil Wings, insanely good too, right? Incredible. So back to this equip banner. It is insanely good. There's so many equips in it that can help you out and kind of get you started in a lot of different aspects of the game. I know some people may be like, oh, but this is better, this is that, blah, blah, blah. But like still, all these equips are pretty solid. There's a few stinkers, I won't lie, there are. Especially like the older Halloween equips that are in here. Yeah, not the best, but all the newer kind of Halloween equips in here, and plus like the mainstays, all are fantastic. This banner lasts until the 31st, which means you don't have to necessarily summon on it right now. And I don't know if I would necessarily recommend you summon on it right now. With all the different bears at the moment, it's really like fueling your gambling addiction. There's so much happening. There's so many ways that you can spend your crystals, and so many bears actually worth your crystals. It's hard to squeeze in an equip banner on top of it all. Not to mention too, we're going to be having even more equip banners coming out with these summer fate units that will literally be releasing in like a few days at this point. But here's my recommendation for everybody out there that finds this banner pretty good and almost a must summon, because I would say this banner is definitely worth a must summon if you are lacking in any of these equips. I personally would wait till the end of this banner, you know, more towards October 30th, October 31st, after you spent your crystals on summoning for many of the different fate units and also any of the other units that may have came out during this time. Since of course units are a lot more enticing, a lot more engaging than that of equips, it makes sense to want to allocate majority of your crystals to that. However, I do believe that you should at least throw a multi, 2 multis, possibly even 3 multis at this banner, or even more. I personally went with 6 multis myself. I was really hunting for Lisa Smart Skirt and I wound up getting it, so I'm done with the Halloween equip banner at least until like next year. But hey, I wanted to make this video to make sure that none of you guys slept on this banner and you all knew it was here, and to possibly summon on it if you can. Either way though fam, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been your boy P. Tell me down below what you guys are going to be doing with the Halloween equip banner. Do you guys think this is like the must summon right now, or do you think that you should kind of just skip on it, or whatever else? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video though, highly recommend you check out either one of the other videos popping on the screen right now, especially this fate video. We just posted that yesterday. Oh, one more thing before you leave, don't forget to drink water.